Welcome in. Look how beautiful it is, though. It's so pretty. I might switch locations because I don't want to wake anybody up, and there's a few people asleep in the cabin, so I may head over to the hot tub area. I think I might be able to see better over there, too. Let's go on a little walk. Blind girl navigating through everything. Like, kind of memorize the layout of the land here. I feel so bad because I wanted to be social and like come hang out with everybody, but there we go. I like it better over here. But I don't know. I've been struggling. If you're here, say hey. Um, I've been trying to do a better setup to where I can actually read comments and like see who's in here. But today it's probably going to be getting all up close and personal with the screen where I can't see very well. But yeah, I'm here to celebrate one of my friend's birthdays. But I don't know, my anxiety and life hit me. So now I'm like, what do I do? I'm wondering if I should exit out and see if YouTube kicked off my viewership. No, it didn't. Hi, guys. How are you all today? Hola. So I'm just getting started. I found a nice little place in nature. One thing about me, when my mental health is bad, I like to be alone because I'm used to it and I don't need advice or like I don't need somebody to tell me it's going to be okay. Because it's not. It's not going to be okay. Hey. Hey, Alex. Yeah, I never like. It's not that I don't care to talk about it. I enjoy talking about it. It's just like in the moments of like feeling absolutely hopeless, I just gotta cry it out. And I haven't had time, so sometimes it comes out. I hope y'all can hear me too, because again, I didn't expect to do this here. Nature is, it really is. And see, I think that's what I need. I was like, I need to cry to the trees. Um, because I live in like a really small apartment and I hate I hate not having like my own little safe space outside. And that's what I'm working towards and I'm so close. So I keep telling myself like that's why I'm almost like to the point of like is this gonna happen? And I'm like I'm not wanting to give up, but it's just a lot. So that's why I'm like, okay, just cry it out, get through it, get through the panic, get through the feeling of like hopelessness, and then continue because it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen in the time frame that I want it to. Lion Kingdom Forever. I like that name. Hi. Yeah, I'm like so ready. Um, you guys get the beautiful image of my forehead a lot. I'm so ready to get out of the place that I've been living. I I haven't wanted to be there for like a whole year. I mean, probably longer than that, just because I have wanted a house, but like I thought I was going to be able to get out at the beginning of this year, and that didn't happen. And I have to jump through a bunch of hoops to prove that I make enough. And I live in a city, and I'm going to have to live in a city because I don't trust these hoes. So I'm going to have to make sure, no matter what, I have Uber accessible to me because, like, again, I have amazing people in my life, but I don't expect everybody to drop everything for me. So like if there's like an emergency or I need to get somewhere fast, like I want to be able to have that option. And then that's expensive, so you gotta get approved for a lot more. And so like I mean it's just a lot. It's a lot in general when you have someone helping you or like someone working with you. But right now I have nobody because I've gone through a few realtors. They've dropped the ball on this like dream home of mine. I'm not. I was like, I think I'm never gonna get over that because it was so nice for the price that it sold for, and I'm like, God, if this would have been like 6 months later, or if somebody would have actually been truthful or helpful, I don't know. I think in those moments, I'm like, God, why do I always have to be the one to get fucked over? Because somebody either lies or just doesn't care. And then today, my rent went up, and like it just, that was it was pushed me over. I was like, I get to pay more to live in a shitty ass place. Awesome. So, your girl's mental health struggling. Thank you. Thank you so much. H. Walton, hello. Also, you can hear my friends at the lake. They all went down to the lake. I was like, I think I'm gonna do a live. They're like, a what? I'm gonna go talk to my phone for a little bit. In nature. Don't forget that part. But yeah, I feel like here's the thing too. I feel so selfish. Like that is one thing I'm struggling to get past is like when I have all these emotions, I on top of that am just like God, but like things could be worse. That's like the biggest thing that gets told to people that are going through stuff, right? But it really is like I'm like God, my everything could be so much worse. And then I've had to watch people I love like lose someone really close to them, and that like I'm just like okay, and then I'm over here just like oh, I want a house, but it just makes me feel stupid, and I know it shouldn't, but yeah, in these moments when I'm like having these bad mental health days, I'm just like chill out, girl, everything's gonna be fine. We did like that's another thing. Oh, I'm clicking buttons, Noel. um it is very frustrating. I think that's my biggest issue is like I don't have patience. I have zero patience. And so like also I was sick this week. My like God, it was like 3 weeks ago I was sick. Last week I was dealing with like my body just hating me. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking push through because I want to come and hang out with my friend. And so today I'm like, maybe that was rough. I think I have it in me, but only so much. And like, I think I've hit that peak of like my social battery. But here's the thing, like, again, I feel selfish and I have to drag other people into it because I can't drive. So like this was like a cabin an hour and a half away from where I live, and like my friends are fucking angels on earth. And so my friend yesterday came to pick me up, like drove all the way there, came all the way back, and then tonight he's gonna drive all the way back and come all the way back here, just because I have to work tomorrow. And that's so sweet. Like, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make him leave right now whenever it's like prime lake time. Obviously, like, I don't wanna do that. So he's gonna do that tonight, and I'm like, I think I've just hit the point where, like my mental capacity is just like, just malfunctioning. That's what I'm trying to think of. So I'm trying to just like chill out in nature. I came to cry to the trees earlier. Yeah. They were calling me a lizard because I'm just like, give me sunlight. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like that's what sucks too is like, I know they're valid feelings, but it's like also I have to like figure out how to handle them because I feel like the people I love the most, I'm just like, ooh, you could help me. And so I'm trying to like work through not resenting people right now, and that's really hard. I just want to be a bitch and be like, hey, fuck all of you. Like, when I get a house, nobody's invited except for my friends. Which is, yeah, that's not what I'm gonna do. But that's how I feel right now. And that's how I felt for like the past few months. And I'm just like, ugh, ugh. If anyone wants to see me, I will be in my dungeon. Yeah, I've not wanted to be like the crazy girl that gets on live and cries, but I don't know, man. It feels inevitable right now. Because I'm trying to stick to my schedule too. I'm trying to stick to my Sunday schedule where I go live on Sundays, um, or I post a video. But yeah, these past few months, I'm like, okay, you're testing me. You are testing me, universe. You'll be coming with the housewarming gifts. Thank you. No, I'm so excited. Once I get a house, like, everyone's invited all the time. All my friends. Not everybody, but my friends. I'll just have like a little space for y'all to come in. I'll put like a sign on the door if I'm like taking a nap or something. Come back at a later hour. Yeah, in these moments though, whenever I'm just like, God, is this the right move? Because like, it is stressing me out. But nothing in my life has ever came easy to me, so I was like, what do I expect? I expect nothing less. And also, it feels like I just need like sleep and water because I don't get enough of either of those. So, also, I am excited because at the end of next month, I was like, is it August still? Yeah, at the end of next month, my hours are going to be different, and I'm hoping that's going to help my mental health. And it's funny because like my boss makes fun of me, and she's like, "You change your schedule all the time," and I genuinely think it's because that's like the only thing I have control over. It's like when I'm working, which is crazy because not everybody can say that. But I'm like, I feel like I have zero control over the rest of my life. And that alone can send you into fight or flight, or it can keep you in that fight or flight stage. So I have heard a lot of other blind people, like just blind people, not all the other fun stuff that I deal with. Um, Other blind people or hearing impaired people, they say that having a sense taken away from you can cause your body to just be in a constant state of fight or flight. So it's like inevitable to just have these like panic attacks or like breakdowns. And that's why I think it's like I'm so used to it at this point in my life. So other people want to be like, oh, it's going to be okay, or like hug, or like, and I'm just like, nah, leave me alone. Let me lay in grass and let this out, and then I'll be fine. Let me hug a tree. Let me just go hug a tree. Enjoy my beautiful forehead. I feel like I had a video planned today, but like I said, I didn't know if I would still be here. I didn't know what was going on. I was looking over here. I was like, is this? It's freaking me out. I don't know. I thought this was like a big snake, and I'm out. I'm out. I don't know if you saw me just like, is that a fucking crocodile? I don't know. Um, whew, had a little heart attack there. Another really hard thing is my job. Like, I'm in a dark room all day and it's quiet, and I can't sit with my thoughts that long. Your girl's crazy. Do not leave me with my thoughts all day by myself. It gets dangerous. It gets a little dangerous. So, I don't know. It's been stressful. I don't enjoy this place. And I joke that like every year around my birthday or on my birthday, I literally just have to cry. And I don't sorry. Also sorry that my I'm still getting over like the COVID congestion. And I'm allergic to trees. I'm allergic to nature, but it's good for you. So, make that make sense. Um, but around my birthday, I always get upset, and I don't think it's because I'm getting older. Because I'm like, I don't care. I've been in my 80s since I was like 10, like whatever. Um, I think I genuinely am just like, ew, why am I still here? Why am I still on this planet? I don't enjoy it. I thought I would be off of here by now. So that's something that I do. It's very, it's very positive. It's very positive attitude to have around my birthday. I think that's why I've never really enjoyed it though, especially like because when I was 16, that's whenever my eyesight got worse, and so I had to really take that in on that birthday. So ever since then, I'm like, ew, birthdays. What's the point? Thank you. Yeah, that's what I mean. And like my rent going up. Yeah. And I don't see why, like, I don't know, my family and everybody's just like, you don't need a house. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you don't need a house. You go rent. Tell me how you like it. Dumbass. I don't know. It's just, that's another thing. I'm like, you know me. I don't ask for advice on a lot of things. If I do ask for advice, I ask for advice. If I don't fucking want it. I don't give a fuck what you think. And so that's been my issue is like, just everyone has a fucking opinion. And I'm like, I don't care. I can give less of a shit what you think. And I've had to have that attitude my whole life, or I would never be where I am. So it's just, it gets to be a lot whenever you gotta deal with so much bullshit. But again, I appreciate my friends. Like, my friends, y'all put up with me, and I'm crazy. I know that. So that's, I'm like, you guys choose to be around me? That's insane. You're insane for that.
Are people in the hot tub?
No.
Are they?
Alright, also, I'm gonna have to move spots. Amen, my dude. Are you getting in the hot tub?
Yeah, I am.
I'll move spots.
Oh, no, you don't have to. I'll join the chat.
This is Leah.
Hello.
Leah's joining chat. Yeah, I'll go listen to that though. Huh? My foot is numb because I was sitting on it. Oh my god. I'm like falling. Huh? Huh? Oh my gosh. My foot is so asleep right now. This is what I get for sitting on it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but again, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, you know what? I'll get on the internet and I'll bitch about it. The positive thing is, my chat didn't get turned off today. Woohoo, progress. Usually YouTube's like, you look 13. Sure, I might have to get off here and go pee. It's such a pretty scenery though. See, I wish I could have this all the time. I would just go out in nature and like chill and do lives. But if I did it at my apartment, it'd be like little kids screaming, running around. Have I mentioned I hate it there? There was like a whole year where it was like people were like, you have to treat the space you live in like you love it. So I really tried. I was like, okay, I'm happy here right now. And I'm at the point now where I'm like, you know what? That's not working. Fuck it. I hate it here. I've really tried. But again, 6 more months. 6 more months. And hopefully I will have a kick-ass house. That's better than the one that I loved. But we'll see how that goes. Again, I feel like dealing with I've not been able to manage it as much as I want to lately. Like, literally, I feel like the past, like, 2, 3 weeks, I've just been on edge. And, like, usually I can kind of manage it and, like, push through, work through it. But, like, it really affects me so hard. With even at work, like, I cleaned hot stones, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was the day before. And so in my head, I'm like, I have to focus, to do my job, go home. That was all I wanted to do that day. And my poor coworker, who's like a sweetheart, was like, have you read my message? Do you want to do this? And I was like, I can't. I have zero desire to be here be anywhere. So, like, and again, she's like a sweetheart. She's like a little fairy pixie dream girl, just like so happy. And I'm just like, oh, girl, I feel like such a bitch because I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. And so, um, like, just the sidetracks, and then, like, my last client was just taking forever. And I cleaned the stones. I was like trying to get out of there. My Uber was like $20. I was like, holy shit, like, what is happening right now? The universe was just like, hey, I know you're really upset, but fuck you some more. So I went home and I took a nap. I was supposed to come stay here Friday night and last night. Um, but I had to message my ride, who like graciously came and picked me up yesterday. So he like made more trips than he needed to. But like, I was just like, if I could just do what I want, I could have had the mental capacity to like handle all of that. Still, come here Friday. But like, I don't have it in me. And on top of that, like, my body was just hurting so bad. So that's like, it's just, it drains you so much. And I've heard people talk about how, like, let's say a lot of people start out with like 100% battery, but like people with chronic illness start off with like 80% or 50% or 30%. However, your body's feeling that day. So like it's never just like we all start out on the same playing field. And that really helped me because I'm hard on myself. I'm really hard on myself, which again is like why I am where I am. But sometimes I'm like, you ain't gotta be that hard on, like, why are you being so hard on yourself? You need to chill out. So I know I am. So in those moments, my self talk really starts affecting me as well. So I have to just be like, hey, it's okay. And even today, like, I just wanted to be alone for like an hour or so and really just collect, like, be like, okay, this is what's happening. You got to get through it. You got to get over it. You have to feel the feelings, move on. And sometimes it just takes me a little longer to do that because it's like my brain wants to spiral. So, like, one thing goes wrong, and then I start thinking about all of the other things that are wrong with my life. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here and do that. And that's what another thing is hard for people to understand. Like, I don't enjoy that. It's not fun for me. I wish I could just wake up and be like, oh my God, today is a beautiful day. Um, and like you said, Noelle, like being in nature, it does help you be like, wow, even though I can't see very well, that's not a negative. Even though I can't see very well, like the trees, like I can see the shadows and just the movements and the sounds. So it's just really pretty. Again, everybody's like, why is she talking to herself right now? I think another thing too is I've put a lot of pressure to like get these videos out and stuff, and doing lives helps not have to edit and spend more time doing that. Even though I enjoy editing. All right, guys, on that note, I'm going to get off here and try to enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Hopefully next week I'll be in a better mood.